33 protectors, 84 families, hundreds of years of tradition. They are dead, Protector. I have been in every home and in every hideout. No one remains. You are the last of the Kusagari. It may be that I am of a different people, but these were my friends. I too crave vengeance for this heinous act. I think you will be its hand. Yes. I think that.
Well, hi there. I'm Fenwa.
I'm Lobst.
And I'm Frankie.
And welcome back to Red Steel 2.
Ah, the bounty board is glowing.
Yeah, but we've got more important things to do.
Buy everything.
We have to go right back to visit Jian.
Secret scrolls.
No. Everyone hates John.
So the shot is kind of a cool attack because it's a hidden strike that uses the gun instead of the sword. It's also a really badass finisher.
So where would this go on the Cowboy Samurai meter?
Oh man, I'm gonna say cowboy.
Really?
Knee deep in cowboy.
Yeah, because it uses a gun.
Yeah. There's no gesturing required to shoot someone with your sword. Gun.
Really?
It uses a revolver with an overly long barrel.
Well, it would be using a Johnny gun if we had any ammo for it.
As we've come to see, this game does not like giving you Johnny gun ammo.
And yet it gave us 2 shotgun shells for a gun we don't even have.
Is the one at the top like rifle or something?
We don't know what the one at the top is.
Stay tuned to find out.
Find out in the next episode.
I don't even think it's going to be the next episode. I think we have to go to the next town to buy that.
I'm just fooling around.
No, you have an ultimatum.
This message is for the Kusagari Kid. Name's Songen. I run an establishment in town. Prize fights, mostly. Been an interesting day so far. I hear a lot of stuff. Might profit us both if you paid me a visit.
Songen, don't trust that weasel. He owes me $300. Vengeance, huh? Let's say we start by kicking in some Katakara teeth.
Okay, so we have to defeat guys who would otherwise be trying to kill us anyway.
It's more like going out of our way to places that we've already been to defeat specific Katakara squads.
Oh, so it's backtracking.
Oh, and we're going to buy another move. We're not done yet.
Huh.
Why didn't you just do it right there?
Secret strikes.
So once again, the hidden strikes are about combining things we already know, which is why we don't get to see the swingy lady.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a long time. I kind of miss her.
Oh, she'll be back.
I'm still completely confused as to how to do the twirling around motion.
You just, really? All you do is, you press Z and then swing.
Do you actually twirl around? I hope so.
No, you just swing.
Okay.
I play from the couch, remember? Maybe on athletic mode you have to.
Is there a special move that requires you to dive behind your couch?
I'm always diving behind the couch.
That's for Connect.
Yeah, seriously. There's somebody actually executes that move in the Connect E3 demo.
Except I'm pretty sure it still doesn't, do anything.
Skittles is fooled. Mimic fake tickling motions for extra points.
Exactly.
Now then, onward. Goodbye, Skittles.
Bye, Skittles, I love you.
Oh, it's... it's so bright and beautiful now.
Can you shoot their hats off?
No. That guy, maybe.
This is terrible.
I can shoot his hat off.
No, you sworded his hat off.
Oh, then no, you can't.
Like, shoot the hats off.
I shot him with a sword.
Their hats make them look like robots. It's good for depersonalizing your enemies.
Everyone in this game is face looks good for the good guys, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna love it as what?
They need to have a gun that shoots swords in this.
Look at this guy. He's half robot. He has no soul.
I keep, getting a few good knee shots in.
I don't think he's half robot. I think everyone's like part mummy.
Oh, that was a Katakara squad. So, it occurred to me starting this video that we have 4 optional side missions we could be doing, and I haven't actually demoed any of them. So, you've seen the Katakara quest. Activating the comm towers is nothing new, but we'll take care of one of those anyway.
There was bamboo growing out of that thing.
Yeah. We also have some hidden money stashes to find, and I don't even remember what the 4th one is. Oh yeah, the posters.
That's as high as the number limit could go.
I think the perfect twist for this game would be that the streets are already... They're secretly heavily populated. All these tokens, they don't exist. Neither do the samurais. You're just somebody who's tweaked out on augmented reality stuff to completely slaughter the populace of a village.
So like in Heavy Rain.
What, seriously?
That was my interpretation of Heavy Rain.
Oh man, that would be so great if a game actually did that.
All those barrels exploded with one shot.
So the thing with these hidden gold caches is that you don't actually get a lot of money out of them. The real the money from this mission comes from completing the whole thing and getting that bonus. So I might end up doing it all off camera or on camera and sped up. But it'd be nice to be heavy loaded again.
It's Femwa. It's going to be another Queens of the Stone Age song.
You mean the Hives?
Sure. Whatever.
Put the little sister to it.
9 Inch Nails.
No. Once again, going for leg shots for easy kills.
I don't understand why it doesn't give you Johnny gun ammo when you kill dudes with Tommy guns.
Whoa! Where does Fred come from?
He spawned another one through mitosis.
They reproduce by budding.
Your enemies are secretly single-celled organisms.
That's okay, because we've got good news.
You missed it again.
It was moving. But hey, Johnny gun ammo, so all is well. 15 whole shots.
15 shots that, like, take off a sliver of the guy's health.
That's right.
Watch, you're going to burn through them in the span of about 2 seconds.
The bicycle casino was taken.
Got my message, huh? You're the talk of the town, kid. Name's Songun. I've been hosting fights for a while. Seen plenty of Kusagari before, but not you. You a Boy Scout or something? You'd be a huge draw in the ring, if you're interested. Oh, I don't mean no harm. In fact, I want to help. I got some info on my board, over there. You might find valuable. Help yourself.
He's the most American of this game's entirely Asian cast.
He still looks kind of Asian.
This quest is kind of broken in that we had to stand right there for the mission complete dialogue to pop up.
Oh, this guy has his own glowing bounty board.
Word is that the big brain behind this party is hiding out in the Kusagari Tower. Guess you need that drawbridge open. I happen to know that you can do that from inside the Kusagari HQ.
The training house? That place is swarming with Katakara.
Luck you. Listen, the front door's suicide, but I know another way. Sewer entrance behind my shop, comes out inside. Good luck, kid.
I prefer to burn the rope.
What kind of place has a sewer entrance? Seriously. Like, that's such a video game trope, but I don't know if that actually happens in real life.
So there's a shop here where we can buy armor, extra lives, and special masks. I'll probably end up putting it up to a vote like I always do.
Oh, so that's what that was. I thought you were like pressing A and nothing was happening.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Physics.
So, funny story, no more Johnny gun ammo.
What?
Where'd it go?
The game crashed loading up the Songun cutscene the first time through, and going back to that area again, I played through it twice more and could not get Johnny gun ammo to spawn. So we're right back where we started.
So you wasted it in negative 2 seconds.
Well, the game wasted it for me. Let's be clear.
What's nice, at least, is that in this game, sewers are brightly colored, so it's not like the...
Yeah, someone in the thread was saying that we need more wide open spaces in Red Steel 2, so here you go, a sewer level.
It's like the Serious Sam Sewer Challenge.
This is actually surprisingly wide open for a sewer. I mean, compared to, say, the infamous sewer.
Compared to, say, anything in Infamous.
Yeah, there's a lot of walkways and stuff too. You're not even walking around in waste.
I'm gonna keep doing this until someone says that it's verboten.
I thought we've seen the last of these dudes, but I was wrong. I thought the enemy was Katakara now.
That's right, kids, the tiger is out, but knee shots are still in.
I think you'll be able to use these techniques up until the very end of the game. Like, I think everybody is too gripped by this game's amazing story to pay attention to the mechanics.
It is pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's right. You're a samurai out to defeat some other samurai, and you're out for the forces of good, I guess, because everybody's mean and screams at you. In blood!
Big Bills can talk?
This one can. He's special. An arbitrarily important Big Bill. It's sort of like when you watch, you know, Jackie Chan beats up a bunch of dudes, but then he has to beat up the one dude who's, like, big, and he hasn't said anything the whole movie, and then he says something to Jackie Chan, and then they fight on the roof.
He has his arms crossed the entire time, and then he goes, no.
Yeah, he's wearing sunglasses, then he takes them off.
He looks like the bald dude from Ninja Turtles.
So here's what I love about the shot.
Shot him in the ear, dude.
The shot.
He couldn't even see you, and you just killed him.
He deserved it.
It's a bloodless death.
Yeah. Still no blood. Red Steel 2.
Plenty of dust, though.
You can shoot a guy in the fucking brain, but, no blood. T rating.
The blood splattered on the inside of his face mask, which is, you know, if you think about it, just as disgusting.
Oh man, it's like sneezing in here. Ugh.
Now we're in beige level.
Quiet.
Oh, this is more orange than usual.
Really? I'm so colorblind.
Oh.
It looked brown to me.
It's orangey orange.
Lemony yellow.
Raspberry red.
I guess Fenwa doesn't want to play.
No, I don't.
Fine. You missed a sparkly thing back there.
Oh, like a tower thing? Or?
No. There was like in the corner right there. There was something shining. And you just
Oh.
walked past it. What the hell were they doing?
Sparring, obviously.
It looked more like he was chopping at air.
So one of my tactics for dealing with these guys, at least the ones that don't have armor, is I try to get myself into the middle of the fray, hoping that the dialogue will pop up for a, stab the guy behind you attack. But oftentimes I just end up getting myself hurt.
Yeah, I was pre-watching this, and you almost died like a lot.
I actually died on this fight and then cleverly edited it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was either have a 14-minute video that ended with me dying, or a 28-minute video that ended, with a victory dance.
Is there a victory dance button?
There is now.
Alright.
I also have a nasty habit of closing distance to targets, especially the guys that have machine guns. Maybe because I'm used to when I could use the tiger, and so I would just, counter the kick they do at close range and then go back to shooting them.
I like that, the dudes you were just killing, that once you knock their hats off, there's a little part of their forehead that's visible for no reason.
I wonder how these guys can tell themselves apart from each other, like during their idle animations when you're not around.
Maybe it's the voice. I mean, you know, you could say the same about the faceless characters in any game, like the Siberian Special Forces or the guys from Borderlands or Stormtroopers.
Well, at least the guys in Borderlands have high differentials.
Let's go back to important things, like how could the Stormtroopers tell, you know, Luke and Han from the rest of them?
Ooh, you got Johnny Gun ×2.
Oh, cool.
Oh, brilliant.
Maybe there should be a level in this game where you have to disguise yourself as the Katakara. And then someone says, if you see any guys in white capes and armor, shoot to kill.
PC Carmen Sandiego shooter.
Well, you gotta do that. She stole the frickin' Ganges River.
Japanese rock garden.
So of course, being a glutton for punishment, I go for the $3,000 safe at the far end of this minefield. I could just go right now and exit the level entirely.
Oh, but you gotta go for the big score.
Use the sweeper. Can't you just shoot them all?
You know, if you shoot them, nothing happens.
Really?
Insofar as I can tell.
Someone's scanning stuff at a grocery store.
So this was really hard because the beeping started to get louder than the safe. So I was just sort of holding the remote up to my ear and listening for the click sound.
There's like a million beeps going on.
Freaking nerve-wracking.
And they're not hurting me either,
hell?
so...
One exploded.
Yeah.
Gold bars! Mmm.
Delicious.
Huh, they're, chocolate.
That ammo box was suspended in the air in there. So you can get hurt outside of combat.
Well, technically the mines were combat items. It had like a little thing at the top saying that there was a question mark number of them.
Oh, okay.
Before I entered the safe.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you come across any exploding barrels yet?
I have not.
Everyone has the same training dummies.
No, they don't have your badass training dummy. They just have these terrible wooden cutouts.
Yeah, the reason these guys aren't as good as I am is because they don't have some bald dude yelling at them all the time.
So gauche.
Well, they're all bald.
They're bald under those hats.
One. You fired 3 shots right there.
But it only counted for 1.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm fine with that.
Look at how he runs with his gun straight out like that.
My tactic here is usually to go for the guys with the guns first, or at least try to put guys with swords between me and guys with guns, so they shoot each other.
Did you die on this fight too?
No.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm pussyfooting around so much is because I did die on that earlier fight.
Oh, okay.
God, you're running so low on Cowboy now. You must have been so stressed out.
You're turning red, and you're dying.
Kudos to this game for having an actual life meter instead of having the screen flash red and heartbeats going on in the background.
Well, like in the first game?
Yeah, kind of like in the first game, but also like in, you know, every shooter that has come out since 2007.
Yeah, I get confused in that a lot because, like, I think that my guy's gonna die, but he's not.
Yeah, because it starts flashing when you're like halfway dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Steel 1 was really bad about that. Like, the health at which it would start being really loud and obnoxious about your health was way higher than it should have been.
Oh. I was really happy to find out that Red Dead Redemption had regenerating health, though. Like, at first I was like, where's my health? I was like, oh, okay, it's regenerative.
I was glad in Silent Hill Homecoming to find that they added an actual life meter.
Yeah, they have one in Silent Hill 4, too.
Oh, wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh man, I totally forgot. I blanked out that game.
So someone in the thread pointed out that the map rotating around the player was something you could toggle on and off by pressing the 1 button. So kudos to you, friend.
Yeah, this looks a lot less Stupid. Hey,
Well, now I can actually see where the exit is.
yeah, and that... Are those boards necessary?
Yeah, I gotta climb. Can't climb when there's no boards.
Yeah, you just jump over it. They could have, like, the top edge, like, glowing.
Context-sensitive boards. Oh, there's a context-sensitive pipe in the background.
There's a context-sensitive robot.
You context blew it up. Whoa, it's flying at you. You should do that thing where, you've seen that video of Mario 64, right? Where those two Japanese players are running away from the mushroom?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Try to do that with money in this game.
Yeah, do that with a gold bar.
I'll try that sometime. So I started to find out that the strategy to beating Katakara squads is really just patience. You just engage one of the sword guys at a time and counter his attacks and then counterattack. And always go for the guy with the gun first.
I like how those planks fall over.
Instead of just slicing in half, yeah.
Yeah, they just go. You slice them in half, but they still just like push back anyway.
Oh, I could have just kicked them. Well, okay. It was still good practice.
Could have nudged them. You could have gone. Whew.
Context-sensitive debris.
So I deliberately avoided that, thinking that we came back here later, but we actually don't, so I guess we'll never know what's down there.
The answer to all of life's riddles.
Look at that JPEG of those gears.
It's probably a token. No, it's a Johnny Gun ammo factory.
Yeah,
That's where they
Ooh.
stuck them all.
Almost.
it was probably just like $500 in random coins.
I don't think it's a very good idea to just like stand and laugh at you when you're coming at them with a sword.
These guys do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I can tell.
Well, you know, we did pass by an armor shop earlier in the game, so it's sort of on us to make their swords do less damage.
I always thought that was kind of a weird way to like make games harder. It's like it's just make the guys hit harder. That's kind of dumb.
Make the guys hit harder and then give you the ability to make hits do less damage, so the end of the game is actually just the beginning of the game again. But I mean, every game does that. Fallout did that.
I think that's kind of dumb though. Still, there could be better ways of making a game more difficult.
Well, a good game will have it at least scale so that the enemies still do more damage than, you know, you're getting armor to prevent them from doing. That guy kicked me right out of my spin.
You shouldn't have been spinning. He hates dancers.
I had to spin the win. We're now up to 8 shotgun shells also, so I should probably just buy the shotgun at this point.
You can't let those 8 shells go to waste, yeah.
No.
Here's one thing I want to know about Red Steel 2. It's like, are there any areas that you can't access, like for secrets or something, unless you have like a certain move or something, like you know, Metroid or Castlevania or whatever?
I have not encountered anything like that yet. You either just need some bullets or you need to swing your sword.
Now look at this, like, the scaling in this area is total bullshit.
How so?
Like, if you look around, the chairs are bigger than you are, aren't they? Or am I imagining this?
They've disabled these controls. You need to find another way to lower the bridge.
That's hardly atypical.
I've seen chairs with the backs that big.
I mean, it could be worse. This could be one of those games that takes place in an office where, like, the ceiling is 20 feet high and all the cubicles are the size of a small house.
Yeah, I mean, it's different from that sort of weird budget game scaling, but even so.
Well, I was thinking more like, you know, the Matrix Online.
Oh yeah, that's right. MMOs suffer from that problem.
I want everyone in Red Steel 2 to implode.
So the map in this area is kind of glitched up. Typically the area that's faded is on a level other than the one you're in, and the one that stands out the most is your current level. But something about that elevator screws the game up, and it's screwed it up in every playthrough of this game I've done. I actually got really lost on my first playthrough because I was trying to figure out how to get to the upper level, not realizing that I was already there. Ha, see that, Frankie? I can shoot.
You can. 3 times out of 10.
When I choose to.
I bet I could do better.
And there's the rope we have to cut.
There's no multiplayer. There's no way for us to test this out. Oh well.
Well, frankly, I'd rather there be no multiplayer than be Red Steel 1's multiplayer.
You've made them mad.
Our bridge guards have failed. Pull back to the tower, except for those who dishonored us. You kill the Kusagari, or die trying.
He sounds just like Pain,
It's not Pain.
but it sounds just like him.
What if it is Pain?
Is he back from the dead? Did he die in the first place?
Well, he did have a comic book death, so maybe?
I don't get a very comic book vibe from this game.
What, the cell shading does nothing for you?
The cell shading looks nice and everything, but I don't get like a comic book vibe. I don't think that's what they were going for.
Oh, no.
It needs to be rendered in comic book style cutscenes.
I'm just saying Pain had a total comic book death where it's just like, he falls off the panel, which
right.
usually implies that they're still alive.
Thing is, though, you'll never see his blood-stained corpse. In this game, at least.
Mangled.
No.
Context-sensitive lover.
Kids with guns.
Finally a fight after all those loading screen doors.
After all those ropes.
I really like the guillotine. It's a good stun move. Outside of, shooting people in the knee.
Guillotine implies decapitation.
Yeah, like...
I realize it's such a nerdy thing to nitpick, but, come on. I expect in a game that features a blade.
Well, I was playing God Hand like a couple of weeks ago and, finishing the playthrough up. And, I bought Head Slicer.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Because, I thought, hey, that sounds like it'll cut the dude's heads off. And apparently it does. But I never saw it happen, and, I was disappointed.
The head disappears in a puff of smoke.
It does?
Or no. The head shatters into polygons. I'm just theorizing here. I haven't actually played it to that extent.
The game doesn't have any blood ever, so... Yeah, it'll probably just, fly off or something.
I'd just like to point out that the door that these guys are charging out of actually leads us to a loading screen. I had to cut the video somewhere, so this is actually going to be the last battle of this particular section.
You can do it.
By the end of the game, these guys are going to be surrounded by tank.
I love that.
Yeah.
From what I recall, it looks even better with the shotgun.
That was pretty great.
And so with that, we have a load screen coming up, so we'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's right.
What a load.